channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So for this video I'm going to be decluttering my eyeshadows and my eyeshadow palettes. Now this is a whole drawer just for eyeshadow. It's a little bit ridiculous. I'm hoping to cut this down quite a lot, but I do love my eyeshadow palettes, so I feel like I'm going to have a lot of these left. But I hope not. So I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and let's just get straight into the video. Right, so first things first, let's take everything out like we usually do. I think we need to do the eyeshadow primers first. So these are my 4 eyeshadow primers, and honestly I like them all. We have the matte soft ochre pro longwear paint pot. We have the Bobbi Brown longwear cream eyeshadow in bone. We obviously have the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and the Too Faced shadow insurance. And yeah, I like them all. They're not going to live here, they're going to live up in the second drawer. So that's those. Next we're going to go through my single eyeshadows. So first I have these 2 like creams. The first is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. I really like this just on its own, so I'm going to keep that. And I also have this e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow, which I also really like, so I'm going to keep that. Next, I have these 2 Makeup Gallery duos. The first is like a matte duo, and the second is like a shimmery one. I think I'm just going to get rid of both of these. They weren't that amazing, so I just want to get rid of those. Next, I have these 3 Essence the Metals. I have Ballerina Glam, Rose Razzle Dazzle, and Vanilla Brilliant. I really like these. These 2 are really nice as highlighters. Not sure about that one. I feel like I have these shades in my palettes, so I think, like, to be honest, I wouldn't necessarily go for the single shadows. I would literally just pick up an eyeshadow palette and just grab one of those. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Vanilla Brilliance because that's a really nice, like, stark white, and I'm going to get rid of these other 2 ones. I also have this Clean Colour American Idol Baked Shadow. I think it's in the shade Terracotta. I have them in eyeshadow palettes, so I don't need that one. I also have these 2 number 7 eyeshadow singles, which I've had for so long, and honestly they look identical, but this one's a bit more grey and that one's a bit more purple. I think I might give them to my mum though, because she quite likes number 7, like that sort of stuff, so I might give these to my mum. Okay, next I have these 2 MAC single eyeshadows. This one is in the shade Coquette, it's like a nice khaki green, and this one's in the shade Era. Now I actually like these being single shadows because when I want to do a really simple look, I literally just take these 2 with me and just put that one all over and then that one in the crease, and it looks quite nice, so I'm going to keep those 2. Okay, and next we're going on to the eyeshadow palette. The first one is this free gift I got in a BH Cosmetics order. It's just like a little eyeshadow palette, but the colours are kind of crazy. I don't know. The colours are so cool. Like, this is such a cool little palette, but I'm never going to use this, so I'm going to get rid of it. One that I know I'm 100% going to keep is the Shaaanxo The Remix palette. I love this one for when I'm travelling because it's got so many colours, because it's double-sided. Look at these colours, they're beautiful, so I'm keeping that one for 100%. The next one I know that I'm going to 100% keep is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This I take almost everywhere, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. One thing that I am going to get rid of though is this Makeup Academy like crazy colour one. I never use it. It's a really nice palette, and these shades are like so cool and funky, but yeah, I never use it and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to give it to my nieces. Another one that I'm 100% keeping is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. You know I love this one because it's still in the box. So I'm keeping that 100%. Another one I'm keeping is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I'm keeping it, and I love the colours and they still work really nicely too. Now I'm still going to keep my Stila In The Light eyeshadow palette. This one was the first ever eyeshadow palette that I ever bought, and I absolutely love it, and it's got the kitten shade in it too, which I love. But I never really use it anymore because I have my newer ones, but I still really like it, and it's still really good. It doesn't smell weird, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep that. I like it too much to get rid of it. One that I am gonna get rid of is this Makeup Revolution Fierce as Fire palette. I think I bought something from the Makeup Revolution counter and this was like a free gift, but I've swatched it, but I've never used it properly, and I don't think I ever will, because these colours are very similar to the ones in the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I would rather use the Anastasia one over this. I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. One I'm gonna definitely keep is this little MAC Amber x9 palette. I literally take this like every single trip I take. Like, this comes with me because it's really small and cute and like compact. It's perfect for travel, so I'm gonna keep that because yeah, I really like that palette. Another one I'm keeping is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This is a little bit of a new palette for me. I've not had it that long. It's kind of similar to the Chocolate Bar palette, but it's got some more like peachier shades, and it's got a really nice couple of greens in it too. So I'm gonna keep that, and plus it smells really nice. I do really like this palette. Another one that I'm gonna keep, well, another two that I'm gonna keep are these Zoeva palettes. I have the Zoeva Cocoa Blend one and the Zoeva Rose Golden one. When I first bought these, I used these like non-stop, even though you can barely see that I've used them. But I actually used to use these all the time. I think these were like my first ever purchase from Beauty Bay. Yeah, and I was like so buzzing when I got them, and I still really like them now. Plus I don't really have any like shimmery plums like this. Some of these colours are kind of unique, and I haven't got them in my collection, so I'm going to keep these still. And they're still pretty good too, so yeah, I want to keep those. One palette that I am going to get rid of, unfortunately, is this Estee Lauder palette. I got this like one Christmas, I think 2 or so years ago. You know, like around Christmas time when you buy a fragrance from Estee Lauder, they have that big value makeup box full of like loads of stuff, and you get it for like £60 and it's supposed to be worth like £200. This makeup palette came in with the kit. The colours are really nice, and you get some really nice blushes with it as well, but I just don't ever use it. I feel like my mum would like this because it's got the brushes in that as well, and the blusher. My mum would really love this, so I might give this to her. And another one that I'm going to get rid of is this other Estee Lauder makeup palette that I got the year after I got the gold one. They're really nice palettes, and they're really quite nice quality too, but I just never seem to use them. I don't know why. So I think I'm going to save this one for my sister, and I'm going to try and get her to nab this one before my nieces do. Another one that I'm keeping for sure is this Makeup Revolution Sophie Does Nails or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, she brought out a palette and a highlighting palette as well. I didn't really want to get the highlighting palette because I don't really do highlighting palettes. I like to have single ones. But this eyeshadow palette is like unbelievable. It's so cool, and you have such cool colours. And like you can do some like crazy looks, but you can do some nice subtle looks as well. And it comes with like a massive mirror. So this is also really good for travel, and they're quite pigmented colours too, so I'm going to keep that. Another one that I'm keeping is this Urban Decay with Alice in Wonderland. This is when Alice Through the Looking Glass movie came out. I've never used this palette before. When I bought it, I looked at it and I was like, you are too beautiful. I can't use you. Like, when you open the front, like, it has a lovely mirror, and then you pop these bits open. Yeah, a little butterfly pops out. How gorgeous is that? It's so pretty. And then you pull this drawer out and all the colours are there. Like, these colours are beautiful. It's even got the brush still. That's like crazy. But these colours are absolutely beautiful, and you can like fully take this out and everything. But I haven't even swatched. I've not touched them. I don't know. I think it's just too beautiful to use. And it's very bulky and like big, but I don't mind. I feel like most people who have like a big makeup collection always has that one item that is like exclusively a collector's item, you know what I mean? And this for me is my collector's item, so I'm never going to get rid of this. That can stay. Okay, and these next two things are my Essence My Must-Haves palette. When I did my Essence video ages ago, I bought a bunch of eyeshadows and these little palettes that you can like pop the shadows in and out and like customize your own palette, which is really quite cool. But I never really go for these because I have my nice expensive ones that I always use. So I'm gonna give these to my nieces, and then they can have like a palette each, and then like mix and match the mattes and the shimmers. I think that'd be a nice idea for them, so I'm gonna give those away. And lastly, I have my Big BH Cosmetics 120 colour eyeshadow palette. This is the massive one that I always used to use in my rainbow series. I mean, look how many colours you get. It's such a crazy like range. Like, how awesome is that? You can literally do anything with these colours too. It's really versatile, so I'm going to definitely keep this 100%. Lovely. So we need to like kind of organise this a little bit. It's a bit of a hickledy-pickledy mess. Okay, so my camera just stopped recording because I filled up my memory card. But I just wanted to quickly say that like this is the like end result of my makeup palettes. They might not stay in this drawer. I might try and move them up one, but so far this is where they're gonna live. I'm quite happy with the end result. I've kept all the ones that I love and I've gotten rid of all the ones that I didn't like as much. I'm just gonna show you the giveaway bag now. So this is inside of that giveaway bag that I'm gonna give away to my nieces and my sister and my mum. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this bag and it's getting pretty heavy. I'm quite like kind of excited about it. Thank you all so much for watching these videos. Please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Bye!